Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory is to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, here in America, aka Babylon the Great, according to the scriptures, and scattered abroad throughout the planet Earth. Alright, I'm the brother Kanal Gabal, coming at y'all with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ. May this lesson be edifying, Lord willing. Okay, so I got this article on deck from usatoday.com. Alright. This was published yesterday, July 28th, 2026. Today's date is July 29th, 2026, the year of apostates, agents, and sellouts, man. All right, so I'm gonna jump right into it. It says Japan rocked by a major earthquake, buildings collapse, people trapped. All right, and these judgments that are going forth throughout the four winds of the earth, all right, it's Yahweh through his son Yahweh Shai that's sanctioning these judgments, man. All right, and the warning, all right, of Yahweh Yahweh Shai has gone out, all right, through the men of Great Millstone, beginning with the apostles, all right, the elders and brothers on down, that's teaching his word here in America and throughout the earth, man. All right, there's going to come a day, all right, where the famine of hearing the words of the Lord, will be fulfilled. All right, in the midst of shit hitting the fan, because all hell is breaking loose. All right, and these things are going to intensify, man. All right, Yahweh Shema Shai ain't playing. All right, so I'm gonna play this clip, read the article. Okay, get a few scripts. And may this be edifying to the elect. And as for the wicked, may Yahweh Shema Shai destroy you. All right, you Edomites, you heathen nations. All right, and 2/3 of our people that are in a heathenistic mind state. All right, so let's go.
Why do you think Dr. Fauci wrote the fifth?
Man, this demon. Alright, let's go, man. It says a major earthquake struck Japan on July 28th, injuring at least 50 people, collapsing buildings and damaging roads, according to authorities and local reports. The quake hit at 4:27 p.m. local time, about 3 miles east of the coastal city of Yuto, in the Kumamoto prefecture. It says it had a multitude of 6.8. According to the U.S. Geological Survey. The Japanese Meteorological Agency reported the magnitude at 7.1. All right, this place is done, man. All right, these are clear indicators that Yahweh Shema Shai was never with this place. The Lord was never with this place, man. It's set up to be destroyed. All right. It says in the initial aftermath of the earthquake. Why these fucking? Yeah, we gotta. Yeah, I hate this place, man. Anyway, it says in the initial aftermath of the earthquake, Japanese authorities issued a tsunami warning that was later lifted. The country's meteorological agency warned residents that additional strong earthquakes could happen over the next week. Landslides are also a major risk in areas with weakened ground, the agency said. More than 50 injured people were reported at one hospital, according to public broadcaster NHK. At a shopping mall, people were trapped after an explosion, according to fire officials. All right. All right, I'm gonna play this, but I'm gonna read the rest of this. It says images from outside of Aeon Mall in Kashima Town show a badly damaged building among debris. All right, let's see if this fucking video works. All right, at least 3 dead, 4 missing at the post-earthquake explosion during destroyed Japanese mall. Officials say 8 people were rescued from rubble, and 4 are still missing after a deadly post-earthquake blast at a Japan mall. Nothing but judgment, man. Come on, man.
Why do you think Dr. Fauci voted?
See, the Lord is jacking this place up. You know? And you people still think that the scriptures is a fairy tale book. People still think that Yahweh through his son Yahweh Shah don't exist when all the signs are around you, man. All right, prophecy is being fulfilled. This place is finito, man. It says we have already been informed that people have been injured. Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takachi said power outages and fires have occurred in some areas, and there has also been damage to roads and bridges and the collapse of buildings. The power company Kyushu Electric Power said nearly 46,000 homes in the Kumamoto prefecture were without power after the earthquake. Images and videos show badly damaged roads covered with debris. It says Kumamoto Airport closed its runway and canceled flights. Public broadcaster NHK reported. Railway company JR Kyushu said its suspended operations included its bullet trains. Judgment, man. See that? That Yahushua said it, man. I have come to send fire on the earth. And what will I if it be already kindled? You know what I'm saying? So things are continuing to heat up. All right, there's so much going on, man. You know what I'm saying? There's always something to talk about. All right, you know, you people that are of this world, y'all ain't talking about shit. All right, everything that we're saying is actually happening, man. And this is what the fuck y'all supposed to be paying attention to. Because this all leads up to Yahushua's return, man. All this wickedness that's taking place down here, all right, Yahushua and the angels are coming to destroy you. All right? And all your false gods, man. And he's going to be the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, man. And we're going to be joint heirs, all right, with Yahushua for eternity. All right? The kingdom of heaven is at hand. All right? And only the nation of Israel, beginning with the elect, is going to repent, as the scriptures say. Well, overall, this place is through. All right? It don't matter where you at on the earth, man. The fashion of this world is clearly passing away. All right? And there's more judgment to come. Damn, bro. Yeah, the Lord is furious, man. You know, you wicked ass people, you're not being acquitted, man. All right. You're reaping what you're sowing down here on the earth, and that's wickedness. And the Lord is judging you righteously. All right, according to the scriptures. Which that's all, you know, Great Millstone does, man. All right? We filter everything through the scriptures, man. That should be it with the photos. The Lord ain't fucking playing. No games whatsoever. All right, so okay, let me just go back. Close this. And you pretty much get the point. I ain't gotta read the rest. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, alright. Let's go to the scriptures, man. Okay. This is Isaiah chapter 34, verse 1. It says, "Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it," man. So that's what we set up to do. All right, for all the nations to hear the word of the Lord. All right, concerning what? Judgment, because that's what's coming to this place. All right, the judgment of the righteous, which is what? Deliverance. Okay, getting beamed up in them ships, man, the chariots. All right, getting abducted when all hell breaks loose, man, or in the midst of all hell breaking loose. All right. And as for you nations, your judgment is destruction. And that includes 2/3 of our people, man. All right? And in the kingdom, okay, you heathen nations will be our slaves, man. Thus saith the Lord. All right? And at the end of the day, you know, salvation is only for the children of Israel. All right? Us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And Israelite, the Israelite foreigners, all right, that look like the heathen, but your father, all right, descends from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, beginning with the elect. That's what the Lord is dealing with. All right, because you have our people scattered throughout the four winds of the earth. And according to Matthew 24, and you can start at the 30th verse, Yahushua and the angels are going to, deliver the elect from one end of heaven to the other. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? So that's the point of the matter, man. We're set up to push the word of the Lord and warn all the nations, but mainly our people. All right? Because our salvation is only for the children of Israel. Yahushua only died for the children of Israel, beginning with the remnant, man. All right? So let me jump down to the 16th verse, because, the answers are right here. Everything that's happening, all right, throughout the four winds of the earth, okay? The answers are right here in the scriptures. And, the only ones that can receive this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is the elect of the nation of Israel. No one else. This is not for everybody. All right? So it says, Isaiah 34:16, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. All right? It says, no one of these shall fail. These prophecies are not failing, man. All right? The scriptures say what? For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. All right? It's Habakkuk 2 and 3, man. Habakkuk 2 and 3, man. All right? And we're the only ones that's truly, standing upon our watch and reporting these matters, man. Because we're living in, serious times, man. We're living in the time of judgment. And we're supposed to be getting right in the sight of Yahweh Shema Shah. Because when shit hits the fan, man, all right, and full-fledged judgment is reigning throughout the earth, you don't want to get caught up in that. All right? You want to be protected, all right? Ultimately covered by the blood of Yahushua, and the elect is going to get, delivered in these last days, man, via the chariots. And everybody else is going to suffer and ultimately perish. All right? That's what's going down. See? Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail. None shall want her mate. All right? When it comes to prophecies, this is the book. No other book can give you the answers, man. See? This is the source. Yahweh through his son Yahushua. And the Lord has men on the earth. All right? The Lord has men on the earth, set up to teach this word. All right? To the elect, so they could be sealed and condemn this whole society. You know what I'm saying? And as you can see, everything is going according to plan. Meanwhile, everybody's, vain opinions, all right, is null and void, man. All right? So let me go to Isaiah 29:6, man. The Lord visited Japan with a 7.1 magnitude earthquake, man. Isaiah 29:6, it says, thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake. None of these shall fail. See? Shows you that the Lord's words are faithful and true. According to 2 Ezra 15:2. All right? It says, thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire, man. All right? So at the end of the day, you can't make this shit up. Nothing but the will of the Lord coming to pass, man. All right? Hey, what's up, man? Let me get Mark chapter 13. straight to the point. All right, because whether you believe it or not, all of this is leading up to the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, and Yahushua gave the disciples signs to look out for concerning his return. All right, this is that time period now where the Lord is going to come back in his glory and deliver the elect and set up the kingdom and subdue everything on the earth, man. All right, in righteousness too. And we're going to be joint heirs, man. All right. Lord willing, we endure to the end. Okay. The same shall be saved, and the same shall be the next rulers to come, and it's going to be for eternity, man. All right. So this is Mark chapter 13, verse 8, out of the mouth of Yahushua himself. All right. As the scriptures say, the spirit of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy, which means to say before. And the men that were telling you these things to come before it happened, all right, are the men in great millstone, and you people can't deny it, man. All right. It says, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places. See? You can't make this shit up whatsoever. It says that there shall be famines and troubles. And you know, the people out there in Japan, they're catching pure hell. Motherfuckers got put to death. Motherfuckers, you know, were trapped in certain places, man. Missing. The Lord ain't playing. Alright? These are the beginning of sorrows, and it's gonna get worse for you wicked ass people down here, man. Alright? Let me read Deuteronomy 32 and 39. It says, see now that I, even I am he, and there is no power with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand, man. There's no other God over the Most High, man. Why you think he has that title? All right? And then you have the Son of the Most High, Yahushua, all right? Beginning with the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. All right? He's second in command, man. So everything that's happening, all right, it's because of them. No other gods, man. All right? As the scriptures say that the gods of the nations are idols, man. They ain't real. All right? But Yahweh Shai is the, you know, it's the official gods of the nation of Israel and of all creation. But the Lord's top creation is the Hebrew Israelites. We're the Lord's chosen people. We're the greatest people on the earth. And the Lord gonna show you in that in these days to come. Right? It says, then it shall be known who are my chosen. Oh man, and then when we set up in the kingdom, you heathens gonna definitely know that. Alright? How we gonna live, man? You know? I know I ain't tripping. Yo, my screen was kind of dark. That's why I kept checking, you know, the backlight, but it's up. But then, now the shit got bright again. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. All this shit is trash, man. Yeah, man, I'm good. Yeah, we glad this place is fucking done, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the Lord's in control of life and death. A few individuals got put to death. They mentioned 50 people were wounded, man. See? So basically, at the end of the day, you can't escape from the judgment of the Lord, man. All right? It's inescapable to, you know, flee from Yahweh Shai, man. At the conclusion of the whole matter is to fear the Lord. All right. It says, for I lift up my hand to heaven and say I live forever. If I wet my glittering sword and my hand take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to my enemies and will reward them that hate me, man. All right? And all those individuals are catching pure hell, man. Certain individuals got their ticket punched. Okay? But at the end of the day, that was judgment, man. Alright? The Lord is paying you back for your wicked deeds, man. Especially what you did to the apple of the Lord's eye, which is the nation of Israel. Alright? And then within the elect of the nation of Israel, you 2/3 are getting served too. Alright? You niggas are paying for what you've done, is what you're doing down here as well, even in the past, man. All nations, man. Alright? So, you know, you can't make this up, man. Yeah, that's why it says, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. You know what I'm saying? And then it goes on to say, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, right, and uproars of the people in the world, thou shalt very well understand that the Most High declared those things from the beginning. All right. No, declared this. The Lord declared the things before thee, even from the beginning. Roughly paraphrasing. 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, man. You know what I'm saying? So these are nothing but, you know, tokens, which are signs of Yahweh's return once and for all, man. All right, he's coming to wage war with the heathen. All right, that includes 2/3 of our people that's of this world. And y'all gonna get annihilated, man. All these gods that you worship down here will be diminished, and the elect will be delivered, man. We're gonna come back down in them new bodies, and we're gonna get busy. All right? Immortality is on the table. Fuck everything else here, man. All right? Nothing else matters but getting the fuck out of here. All right? Keep that eye single, man. As for everybody else, you know that's wicked as hell. This is for y'all. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. Hey, man, then so they know that a prophet had been among them, man. All right? So I'm going to get that too. I'm going to end it there. But it says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world because they have walked in great pride. And this is why you people are suffering. This is why you people are getting put to death. All right? Because y'all proud as hell, y'all wickedness, man. And you think that you're never going to pay for what you've done down here, man. Well, what the people in Japan are going through indicates that, you know, Yahweh Shai is pissed off with you motherfuckers down here, man. Alright? Y'all proud against Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai and his people. Alright? And that includes you niggas too. That scoff and scorn, man, and constantly rebel. Alright? Pure hell is coming your way. Great miseries are coming your way. And you won't escape, man. Alright? As the scripture says, for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, man. Our salvation is nearer than when we believe. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to end it with this. Ezekiel chapter 2 and verse 5, straight to the point. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, the nation of Israel. Alright? Even though you heathen nations are being called out too. Alright, but you know, concerning the covenants, this got nothing to do with you, man. All right. So y'all niggas get ready for slavery, man. As for 2/3 of our people, they're the ones that, they heard this word, but they can't really, they can't understand. All right. We show them the signs, but the Lord just got them blinded, man. All right. Scriptures say, that the election have obtained it and the rest were blinded, man. That's 2/3 of our people. But yet, all right, they can't make up no excuse. All right. Especially when that judgment come upon them. All right. They heard these words, man. Right. It says in the gospel shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. And then shall the end come. It says, and they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there have been a prophet among them. All right? It's going to be the biggest we told you so. All right? That's already happening. Well, how much more when we off the streets, man? How much more when the internet is shut down? All right? These people are going to be seeking for answers, but they ain't going to find it, all right? Concerning the famine of hearing the words of the Lord, all right? That's when the doors of mercy is shut, all right? And there's going to be what? Weeping and gnashing of teeth, all right? You people going to get put to death, man, all right? We're in the time of judgment, man, and more judgment is going to continue to intensify, right? So anyway, with that, I'm gonna end it there. I'm about to head to fucking work. All right, just another day closer to the kingdom, man. All right, stay focused. We almost out this bitch, man. So yeah, Lord willing, I hope and pray this was edifying to the elect of Israel. All praises, honor, and glory is to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the